1. This 1974 Chevrolet K20, priced at $3,500, is available for purchase on Facebook Marketplace. The vehicle has been driven for approximately 100,000 miles and features an automatic transmission. The exterior is painted in an eye-catching orange, complemented by a red interior. It runs on gasoline, and the seller emphasizes that the vehicle is owned outright and comes with a clean title. According to the seller's description, the truck is equipped with a newer 5.7 motor, recently installed headers, and an Edelbrock carburetor. The tires have substantial tread remaining, with the last owner having recently replaced them. The truck boasts a gear-driven transfer case known for its durability. While the seller acknowledges that the vehicle is not perfect or new, describing it as a great work truck or a potential restoration project, they highlight its reliability and suitability for those seeking a robust old truck. The seller emphasizes sincerity, advising potential buyers not to expect perfection, but assuring them that it's a solid option for those interested in a dependable vintage truck. 2. Introducing the 1972 Ford LTD, currently up for grabs on Facebook Marketplace at an enticing price of $4,000. This classic beauty has a story to tell, and I'm here to give you the lowdown. According to the seller, this Ford LTD has been on the road for 95,000 miles and boasts an automatic transmission. Its exterior and interior are both decked out in a charming shade of green, creating a vintage vibe that's hard to resist. The fuel running through its veins is good old gasoline, making it a classic ride with a touch of nostalgia. With only 2 proud owners in its history, this Ford LTD holds a clean title and is fully paid off, adding a layer of reassurance for potential buyers. Now let's talk about its condition. The seller claims that there's no significant damage or problems to worry about, emphasizing that this vehicle is a classic barn find in great shape. While it has clocked some miles, the absence of rust and only minor rock chips on the quarters make it a promising option for enthusiasts. Under the hood, a robust 400 engine purrs contently. The seller went the extra mile with a full-service tune-up and brake job, ensuring that this classic cruiser is not just a looker, but also a reliable companion on the road. The proud owner describes it as a smooth riding and cruising car with plenty of power. The seller's honesty shines through as they admit the need for shed space, making it clear that they genuinely want someone else to enjoy the beauty of this classic ride. So if you're in the market for a vintage gem with a genuine history and a fair price tag, this LTD might just be the one you've been searching for. Don't miss the chance to witness this classic barn find in person and take a trip down memory lane with its timeless allure. 3. Introducing the 1979 Ford F150. Currently available for $7,250 on Facebook Marketplace. Now, let's delve into the details. The odometer reads 73,000 miles, and it comes with an automatic transmission. The vibrant red exterior complements the beige interior, creating a classic combination. This Ford F150 runs on gasoline and has had 2 owners. Importantly, it boasts a clean title and has no outstanding payments. According to the seller, this vehicle has been well maintained. The engine, despite being swapped, has only covered 73,000 miles, and the seller has the receipts available for scrutiny. It features a long bed providing extra utility. In terms of functionality, the automatic transmission ensures smooth rides, and the seller attests that the engine runs well with no leaks. Notably, the air conditioning and Bluetooth stereo add modern comfort to this classic vehicle. The seller is transparent about the vehicle's condition, stating that there is no significant damage or problems. This openness builds trust, and the inclusion of service records further supports the vehicle's well-maintained status. The seller invites potential buyers by expressing gratitude for their interest and mentions that trades are welcome. Emphasizing a cash deal and excluding payment plans makes the transaction straightforward. To sum it up, this F150 is presented as a reliable, well-maintained classic with a clean title and various modern conveniences. The seller's willingness to provide details and service records, along with a clean title, adds credibility to the listing. 4. We have an intriguing find on Facebook Marketplace, a 1976 Ford F350 listed at an asking price of $4,800. Now, honesty is key in the car world, and I want to give you an overview of what you can expect. The seller mentions that it's F350 with 30,658 miles on the odometer. Under the hood, you'll find a strong original engine that starts right up and runs well. The seller emphasizes that the truck has seen some love with several new parts. However, it's crucial to note that the seller admits the truck is on non-operation status. Now, for transparency, non-op usually means it's not currently registered or roadworthy. The exterior color is listed as brown, but unfortunately the interior color isn't provided in the ad. For $4,800 or best offer, it's a serious consideration for those looking for a project or someone handy with fixing up vehicles. Remember, the seller is upfront about it being on non-op status, so make sure you're a serious buyer ready for a potential project. Always appreciate the honesty of sellers who lay out the details, and this Ford seems like it has potential for the right enthusiast. 5. We've got an intriguing find on Facebook Marketplace, a 1967 Oldsmobile Cutlass 442 listed at an asking price of $6,500. Now, it's crucial to be transparent, and the seller mentions that it's a project car, currently 90% complete. The odometer reads 21,147 miles, and it boasts an automatic transmission. The exterior is eye-catching in red, complemented by a black interior. The seller provides a detailed description, highlighting the new additions to the block, including the radiator, alternator, water pump, fuel pump, electric fans, electronic ignition, hood hinges, carburetor, air breather, valve covers, hoses, transmission line, and brakes. Under the hood, you'll find a 455 Oldsmobile engine with front and rear sway bars, a posi-track rear end, and an automatic column shifter. The seller mentions that it starts and runs but needs finishing touches, particularly with the lights and power windows wiring. Admittedly, there's some work to be done. The interior needs attention, with a door panel on the driver's side in bad shape. The interiors, while all there, are a bit crispy. On the bright side, it comes with 2 sets of wheels and tires and a fuel cell in the trunk equipped with a new Edelbrock fuel pump. Now let's address the bumps and bruises. The bumper has taken a hit, but fear not, it's included, albeit damaged. The hood, described as rare and hard to find, has some minimal damage on the front driver's side, and the hood and fender have been replaced. Keep in mind, only $25,000 units of this model were made in '67, making it a noteworthy classic. If you're up for a restoration project with a rare gem, this could be the one for you. Don't forget to factor in the costs and effort required for the finishing touches. As always, it's essential to verify the details and assess whether it aligns with your restoration goals. Stay tuned for more exciting car finds, and happy hunting out there on the Marketplace 6. Introducing the 1979 Chevrolet Caprice Classic, a classic gem available for sale at an enticing price of $7,000 on Facebook Marketplace. This timeless beauty is currently looking for its next owner, and I'm here to give you an honest overview. According to the seller, this Caprice Classic has been driven approximately 100,000 miles and features an automatic transmission. The sleek exterior is adorned in a stylish gray, complemented by a classy black interior. The car comes with a clean title, ensuring a smooth transaction for the potential buyer. Now let's delve into the specifics provided by the seller. The 1979 box Chevy boasts a 305 V8 engine, promising a blend of power and performance. The inclusion of new white wall tires adds a touch of freshness to the overall aesthetic. According to the seller's description, this Caprice Classic is not only clean titled, but also accompanied by a bill of sale, providing all necessary information for a seamless ownership transfer. The assurance that all light work implies that the vehicle is in good condition in terms of lighting systems. It's important to note that the seller claims the car runs great and is ready to be driven home. However, it's advisable for potential buyers to consider the fact that the vehicle is from 1979. And while it may run well, it's essential to assess its overall condition, especially given its age. A 7. We've got an intriguing offer on the table. A 1963 AMC Rambler listed at a reasonable $3,000 on Facebook Marketplace. Let's dive into the details. Firstly, it's important to note that transparency is key in the world of classic car transactions. The seller's description lays it all out. A manual transmission beauty with a unique brown exterior and a blue interior. Fueling this classic is good old gasoline, and the good news is that it comes with a clean title and there's no significant damage or problems reported. The seller proudly claims that everything has been rebuilt, which adds a promising touch to the deal. However, here's the twist. It's currently not starting, with a suspicion that the starter might be the culprit. Now, while this might seem like a red flag, it's not necessarily a deal breaker for the right buyer. The advantage here is that the seller is upfront about the current hiccup. It's a gamble, but it could also be an opportunity for someone with the right skills or resources to bring this Rambler back to life. Given the $3,000 price tag, it's an affordable entry point into the world of classic cars. Potential buyers should weigh the cost of fixing the starter against the overall value of a rebuilt AMC Rambler. In summary, this AMC Rambler has potential written all over it, with a fair price and a straightforward seller. Just be prepared for a little hands-on work to get this classic back on the road. If you're up for a project or looking for a unique addition to your collection, this might just be the one. Happy hunting! 8. We've got a 1985 Ford Mustang up for grabs on Facebook Marketplace, priced at $5,000. Now let's dive into the details. The odometer reads 100,000 miles and it comes with an automatic transmission. The exterior color is listed as blue, but unfortunately the interior color is not specified in the ad. Taking a closer look at the seller's description, they claim it runs good and highlights that it features a V6 engine that sounds great. It's important to note that this is the seller's perspective, and we always want to take into consideration the information they provide. However, it's crucial to be aware that the seller describes the car as running well, but there's no mention of the overall condition beyond that. Keep in mind that honesty is key, and if the seller has labeled it as being in poor condition in the description, we need to acknowledge and convey that to potential buyers. So if you're interested in this Ford, the seller is asking for $5,000. And according to them, it runs well with a V6 engine that sounds great. 9. We've got a 1975 Chevrolet SS Vega up for grabs on Facebook Marketplace, priced at $4,000. Let's take a closer look. The odometer reads 70,600 miles, and it comes with an automatic transmission. The exterior is a vibrant yellow, complemented by a black interior. It runs on gasoline and has had 2 owners in its history. The good news is that this classic beauty has a clean title, and the vehicle is fully paid off. Now, diving into the seller's description, they emphasize the rarity of this Chevy. It's noted to have a rebuilt 4-cylinder motor that's ready to go, although it needs some connections made. The interesting twist is that it's primed for a V8 swap, offering enthusiasts the opportunity to customize its performance. However, it's crucial to address the fact that this car has been sitting idle since 2016. This prolonged period of inactivity might have implications for its overall condition. The seller acknowledges that it needs some work, but asserts that everything is there. It's important for potential buyers to consider that this classic vehicle is being sold as is. The seller explicitly states that no smog check is needed, which could be a significant advantage in certain regions. Given the honest portrayal of the car's condition in the seller's description, it's clear that this isn't a turnkey ride. Whether you're looking for a restoration project or a platform for a V8 upgrade, this Vega on Facebook Marketplace might just be the opportunity you've been waiting for. Remember to inspect thoroughly and, if possible, consult with a mechanic to get a comprehensive understanding of what it might take to bring this classic back to life. 10. We've got a classic 1950 Ford Custom listed on Facebook Marketplace for an affordable $6,000. Now let's break down the details and get a comprehensive overview. The seller describes the car as having been driven 500 miles, and it features an automatic transmission. The exterior is a bold red, complemented by a gray interior. It runs on gasoline and has had 3 or more owners. The best part? This vehicle is already paid off. However, it's crucial to be transparent about the seller's description. The ad mentions a rebuilt motor and transmission, but there seems to be a current issue. It's clicking and not running as it should. The seller explicitly states that they have no interest in continuing the project. Digging deeper, the convertible top parts are stowed away in the trunk. But there's a catch. There's no exterior trim. What you see in the ad is all that comes with the car. Considering the seller's honesty about the current non-operational status and their disinterest in the project, potential buyers should approach this with caution. It's a project car for someone who's up for the challenge, and the seller is open to offers. If you're in the market for a fixer-upper and ready to make an offer, this might be the right opportunity for you. 11. We're diving into the world of classic cars, and today's spotlight is on a 1968 Plymouth Fury VIP III listed for sale on Facebook Marketplace. Priced at a tempting $3,000, let's take a closer look. Firstly, transparency is key. The seller describes this classic beauty as having an automatic transmission, sporting a charming green exterior complemented by a black interior. It runs on gasoline, has had 2 owners, and most importantly, it comes with a clean title. The fact that the vehicle is paid off is always a plus for potential buyers. Now, the real heart of this classic lies under the hood. The original 318 motor has been well maintained, and there's a rebuilt transmission to ensure smooth rides. With a 4-barrel carburetor, this Plymouth Fury promises some power under the pedal. But as an honest reviewer, it's crucial to highlight what the seller himself notes in the description. The car is listed as having functional air conditioning, a bonus for those hot summer days. At $3,000, this Plymouth Fury could be a great addition to someone's classic car collection. So if you're in the market for a nostalgic ride, this might just be the one for you. 12. We'll be taking a closer look at a 1979 Ford Bronco listed for sale on Facebook Marketplace. The seller is asking for $10,000, and it's crucial to note that the price often reflects the condition and features of the vehicle. According to the seller's description, this Ford is equipped with a 351 Windsor engine, which is known for its strength. The seller mentions that work has been done on the motor, and it has a 3-speed automatic transmission that shifts well. The vehicle is noted to run and drive well, with the capability of reaching a top speed of about 70 miles per hour. It's also equipped with 37x14, 15 tires. However, transparency is key, and it's important to acknowledge that the seller mentions a potential issue with the steering gearbox, indicating some play. This is a noteworthy point for potential buyers to consider, and it's great that the seller is upfront about it. Additionally, the red parts Bronco is included in the sale, but it's mentioned that it's complete but does not run. The exterior is described as black, while the interior features a brown color scheme. The fuel type is gasoline, and overall, the seller describes it as being in good condition. It's always advisable for buyers to carefully consider the details provided and, if possible, inspect the vehicle in person or ask for additional photos to get a comprehensive understanding of its condition. 13. Introducing the 1970 Ford Thunderbird, currently up for grabs at a reasonable $10,000 on Facebook Marketplace. This classic beauty, boasting a history of 91,500 miles on the road, is equipped with an automatic transmission and features a captivating blue exterior with a complementing white interior. According to the seller, this Thunderbird has been given a new lease on life with professionally rebuilt motor and transmission, backed by documentation. Noteworthy upgrades include a brand new gas tank and LED headlights, enhancing both performance and visibility. However, transparency is key, and it's crucial to acknowledge the areas that may need some attention. The seller admits to a few imperfections, stating that the passenger side and 2 rear windows require new switches and motors. Additionally, there's a busted seam in the driver's seat and headliner. Fortunately, rust is minimal, mainly confined to the rear fenders and underneath the passenger side muffler. Despite these issues, the seller emphasizes that this Thunderbird is a fully paid-off vehicle. If you're into potential trade options, the seller expresses openness to considering a C3 Corvette, a nice camper, or certain motorcycles. So, if you're in the market for a classic Thunderbird and willing to address a few minor issues, this might be the perfect opportunity for you. 14. We're diving into the details of a 1983 Chevrolet Blazer currently listed on Facebook Marketplace for $10,000. Let's take an honest overview of the vehicle's condition based on the seller's description. According to the ad, the Blazer has been driven for 107,000 miles and features an automatic transmission. The exterior and interior colors are both red, and it runs on gasoline with a clean title. The seller claims that the vehicle has no significant damage or problems. However, transparency is key, and it's important to note that the seller himself mentions that it needs a little repair in the back. This could be a crucial point for potential buyers. Now, let's highlight the positive aspects mentioned by the seller. The Blazer runs like a big block with an estimated 275 HP, equipped with a 350 motor. It also comes with new tires, new carpet, although it needs to be installed, new inner front wheel wells, new inner and outer rockers, and new alternator, radiator, carburetor, distributor, battery, bearings, and brakes. 15. Introducing the 1979 Chevrolet Corvette L82, a classic beauty listed for a tempting $6,500 on Facebook Marketplace. This vintage gem boasts a unique combination of features that make it a standout choice for car enthusiasts. Clocking in at 128,000 miles, this Corvette comes equipped with a manual transmission and is dressed in an elegant white exterior. The interior color is not specified in the provided information. It runs on gasoline and has had only 2 owners, with the reassuring detail that the vehicle is fully paid off. The seller provides an enticing description of the car, revealing a factory 4-speed AC car with T-tops. The interior has received a custom touch with full leather upholstery, and under the hood, a powerful 355 engine awaits, featuring a comp cam, roller rockers, an Edelbrock aluminum intake, headers, and side pipes. Notably, it comes with 4-wheel disc brakes for enhanced performance. Entertainment is taken care of with a Bluetooth CD player and a custom sound system, creating a pleasant driving experience. LED interior lighting adds a modern touch to this classic ride. The seller emphasizes the car's great running condition, having been kept in the garage. A recent engine refresh and a new clutch with only 18,000 miles since the work have been done, showcasing the car's reliability. The exterior is adorned in a base clear pearl white paint job, a testament to the attention to detail. While most original parts are retained, the only missing component is the AC pump, though the seller notes that everything else is present. T-tops enthusiasts will appreciate this feature, as the seller expresses a preference for them over the AC. The seller, based in Williamsport, Pennsylvania 17701, is reluctantly parting with this Corvette due to a lack of opportunities to enjoy it. They make it clear that this classic is rust-free and emphasize a cash sale with no interest in trades. The asking price is intentionally set below market value to facilitate a quick sale, making it an attractive option for those seeking a great car at a very fair price. Whether you're looking to savor it as it is or continue the modifications to make it even more distinctive, this Corvette L82 promises a fantastic driving experience and an opportunity to own a classic piece of automotive history. 16. We're taking a closer look at a 1985 Chevrolet El Camino currently listed for sale on Facebook Marketplace with an asking price of $3,000. It's essential to provide an honest overview, and I'll reflect the information provided by the seller in the ad. The odometer reads 90,000 miles, and the transmission is automatic. The exterior is burgundy, but unfortunately, the interior color isn't specified. The car runs on gasoline and has had 2 owners. The positive note is that the vehicle is paid off. According to the seller's description, the El Camino is described as pretty solid, despite needing a starter and the gas tank drained. The car has 90,000 miles on it, a clean interior, and a solid body. It's crucial to note that the seller has pointed out specific issues, indicating transparency about the car's condition. Potential buyers should be aware of the need for a starter and gas tank attention. This information is vital for those considering the purchase, allowing them to make informed decisions based on the disclosed condition of the vehicle. 17. Introducing the 1980 Buick Regal, currently available for sale at the attractive price of $6,000 on Facebook Marketplace. This classic beauty comes with a driven history of 60,000 miles and boasts an automatic transmission for a smooth driving experience. The exterior of this Regal catches the eye with its vibrant orange color, while the interior offers a clean and classic touch with its white color theme. According to the seller's description, this car is presented as a true survivor with original paint and the assurance that it runs perfectly. However, it's important to note that transparency is key. If the seller mentions that the car is in poor condition, it's crucial to acknowledge this information. A straightforward approach helps potential buyers to fully understand what they're getting. Despite any imperfections, the seller emphasizes that the car is super clean with 0 rust, which could be attractive to those seeking a well-maintained classic. For anyone considering this purchase, it's recommended to thoroughly inspect the vehicle and take the seller's description into account. This Buick seems to carry a blend of vintage charm and reliability, making it a potential gem for classic car enthusiasts. 18. Introducing the 1977 Chevrolet C10, currently available for $9,800 on Facebook Marketplace. This classic pickup boasts a striking blue exterior and interior, creating an eye-catching look. The odometer shows 20,000 miles on the clock, and it comes with an automatic transmission. Under the hood, you'll find a Holley Brawler carburetor with only around 20 miles of use, a new radiator, and a brand new HEI distributor. The truck has dual Flowmaster exhaust, giving it a distinct and powerful sound. It's been lowered for added style. According to the seller, this C10 is in good condition with no significant damage or issues. The description emphasizes the recent replacements, including a new gas tank, thermostat, and blower motor. The engine is a Crate 350 from Goodwrench, though the exact mileage is uncertain. Addressing transparency, the seller acknowledges some minor concerns. While the truck runs well, there are issues with interior lights, specifically the gauge cluster. Additionally, the window regulator on the driver's side might need attention. The window rolls up and down but is described as a bit gritty, requiring some manual adjustment. The seller mentions normal dry cracking of weather stripping on windows, a common issue in older vehicles. They highlight that the truck has only been fueled with 100% gas during their ownership. In summary, this C10 appears to be a well-maintained classic truck with a list of recent upgrades. The seller provides detailed information, acknowledging minor issues and emphasizing the need for someone with time and expertise to address the remaining kinks. If you're in the market for a project with a solid foundation, this C10 might be the perfect fit. 19. This 1976 Ford Elite is currently available for sale at $3,200 on Facebook Marketplace. The seller describes the car as having a clean title and mentions having performed a substantial amount of mechanical work. The odometer reads 140,000 miles, and the car features an automatic transmission. The exterior is red, while the interior is brown. The fuel type is gasoline, and it has had 3 or more owners throughout its history. According to the seller, the car is mostly original with some maintenance and a few upgrades. The vehicle comes with a set of new tires that need to be installed, and the seller notes that an oil change is required, mentioning they haven't had the time to do it themselves. The car runs and drives, but the choke needs adjustment, and the carburetor requires fine-tuning for optimal performance. The seller indicates that the engine, a 351 Windsor, not modified, runs well but tends to be cold-blooded due to the choke and carburetor adjustments. 20. Introducing the 1981 Chevrolet Camaro, currently available for $9,000 on Facebook Marketplace. This classic beauty is captured in an elegant black exterior with a complementing tan interior, giving it a timeless appeal. Under the hood, you'll find a newer 350 engine boasting an aluminum intake, a double pumper with long tube carbs, and a dual exhaust system. The engine has been driven approximately 10,000 miles, showcasing its reliability and performance. The original transmission has covered 215,000 miles, and according to the seller, it's been trouble-free. The seller takes pride in the Camaro's condition, stating that it has a clean title and no significant damage or problems. However, it's crucial to note the seller's transparency about the typical rust issues, primarily in the rear and under the passenger floor pan, a common occurrence for vehicles of this era. For added convenience, the Camaro comes equipped with newer tires, which have only seen a few thousand miles, and air shocks to enhance the overall driving experience. If you're in the market for a classic car with a blend of power and nostalgia, this Chevrolet could be the perfect fit.